So I keep going through this list. So, Liz, you guys made a lot of money off of killing her too. You know, she's another one that got bought and sold. And you made it look so good, like it was a perfect little family. You know, and then what happens is, like, you know, you start to come to terms with the fact that it's not and it's never going to be. You know, he's always going to lick his lips and look at everybody else's ass. You know, he's always going to look for that excuse to prove he's a fucking perfect parent, even though he treats you like you're his fucking hooker. You know, and so, you know, like, there was always something in it for them. All right, so, like, to some degree, you got a lot of people who are going to pay to keep that quiet. You know, especially depending on what it is and how much you know. You know, and I know too much. Some of us started figuring things out too much. You know, like, we learned too much. We caught on to things. We knew the right people. You know, and it made us too strong together. And so that became a threat to these people, especially to, like, what the one that pretends to be Elmaya. Okay, like, that one, as if I don't know who you are, you know. And you know, you have people out there who are pretending to be you too, you know, or like they're carrying on some idea of you. And that's something that I've seen a lot too. You know, like, you got people out there every day pretending to be me, you know, because they want that fucking glory in that story. But shit, if you had to fucking live that story, you're not gonna wish that on somebody. Like, hey, I hope your whole fucking family dies to the point it causes a fucking war here in America. You know, and so, like, I hope you understand, like, that part for my father too. Like, you were committing an act of genocide on us. Like, when you started fucking with me, you were committing an act of genocide. Okay, so, like, if he had to start killing to protect me, he was doing the full law that you weren't abiding by, and your systems were abusing. Like, why the fuck do you even write laws? You only write laws to apply them to your victims. You know, so, and then you act like you're saving the fucking day, but you're not. You're sitting there extracting fucking blood out of my arm so you can keep more of your fucking faggots alive. You know, let's talk about this in great detail, how you fucking ruin lives. You made millions and millions of dollars off of fucking Liz. Alright? So when she fucking died, her husband got paid and got a new wife out of it too.